Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's like I've just had an insight, should we say that, into what kind of reading, because our ancestors are here. Well, are they called our ancestors? You know, we've got loved ones that are on the other side. Those that are on the other side want to bring through some messages. Colour, because the secret language of colour cards, and I felt like I'm going to do 3 piles, and I've chosen some cards. I'm lisping a bit. So look for the signs like that. So maybe if somebody had a lisp that's now on the other side. Or if a particular colour comes up, and so the colour lilac I would associate with my mum. That kind of thing, okay? She didn't have a lisp though. Maybe she did if she didn't have her teeth in. That was a sensitive topic for my mum. So let's see how this goes. I mean, I can think of lots of people that I could call upon. Not only call upon, that would be happy to assist me on the other side. You just have to like stop and think. And the more I stop and think about these people, the more of them are coming in. I was like, oh, this is cool. We can do this. Okay. And even people that I can think of that I'm not sure if they've made their transition, but I think they have, because they're there. So a nice feeling. Good afternoon, Cynthia. It's about 1:30ish, I believe. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. And then, okay, so I was sitting here and I'm thinking, and I had to clear away all my cards, and a little kitten had been up here and knocked all the cards on the floor. The Lover's Oracle. I think there was just 2 cards left on the table of the Lover's Oracle. I didn't pay too much attention because my mind was kind of going with this, okay, we're going to chat to our ancestors, our assistants, okay, our angelic assistants. And as I was actually putting away the Chucky and Tiffany boxes that were still here, I had a look at the books, and my eyes were drawn to the spirit animals, but I don't feel drawn to pull spirit animal cards or to like flick through the book. And then I saw the book that's called I Am Here Now. I was like, okay, this is interesting. I am here now. Good afternoon, good morning, Laurie. Good morning. Listening while driving. Okay. So then I got the book. Now this is an exercise book that I actually purchased one for all of us. So I purchased one for Simon, and this was whilst he was poorly. Okay. One for Simon, one for my daughters, one for my best friend, one for myself. And I haven't filled it out much. Oh, so I done this on the 11th of July 2017 is when I've dated this book. So I haven't touched this book for what, 6 years? Nearly. 11th of July for the second today. So name, Lucy. If found, because at this one, email, phone number, don't put that on. Don't really deal with them forms of communication anyway. I'm more of a face-to-face person. If found, please, and you've got some options. Read, use, return, sell, burn. So I ticked, if found, please read, use, sell. Don't know why I put sell, but... Self-portraits drawn with eyes closed. Is it what... Oh, it is what it is. Oh, it is what it is. Would you like to see my self-portrait drawn with eyes closed? There she is. It is what it is. Okay, Laurie, focus on driving, not looking at my self-portrait there. My goodness. I mean, it's not, it's a bit gappy, the teeth a bit gappy, got that right, you know. The eyes aren't bad. Got one there, and then we've got one over here. Okay, so I flicked through this book because I'm thinking, well, how much I could use this in the reading, but like, have I actually done some exercises in them, or how was I doing the exercise? I imagine maybe in order. I don't know. I've done some. So this one says connect the dots. Okay, slowly connect the dots by number, one line with each breath. But where I was drawn to was a timeline that's at the beginning. So, hello reader, hello. How to use this book. Oh, I've done a word search here. Search for meaning. There are 10 key words to discover. How many can you find? Look, we'll just go with the flow today, alright? It's interesting, isn't it? So I've done my little word search. Did I tell you guys about how I've got like last time I done one of these word searches, all I saw was my Divine Masculine's name. And I noticed my Divine Masculine's not mentioned in my timeline. Why? I think because my husband was around, and, well, I wouldn't be that disrespectful for him to like find something like that. It just didn't feel comfortable. Now, not an issue. I can write it in wherever I want to write it in. And write whatever I want to write. There is like, I'm not hiding anything. Anyway, so acceptance are the words that I found. Creativity, presence, core, meditation, connection, sanity. Oh, I was reading, it's a long word. Stress reduction, sensory, compassion, non-judgmental. Okay. I think they're all the words I found there. I imagine there's more, but okay. But let's get to this part. Timeline of modern mindfulness, but it gives you like all these spaces to fill in. So I'm not going to hold it too close because like I don't want to give out like certain names. Respect. Okay. Well, this started 1975, and it says The Miracle of Mindfulness by Thich Nhat Hanh. Anyway. 1976, Insight Meditation Society Retreat Centre opened. And then we've got 1977. So I was going to like tell you just my ones, not really all the mindfulness ones. I can maybe, I don't know, no. Look, I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing here. 1977, me, Lucy May, birth. Okay. Then the next timeline I put in was 1988, I started secondary school. Okay. Then I put 1991, I left home. 1993, I left school. 1996, I worked at a bingo hall. Okay. 1997, I worked at a holiday camp. 1998, the beginning, I dated Simon. 1999, I married Simon, and I became Lucy. Yeah, I really became Lucy then, the name that I have now. So I lost my maiden name, and this is who I feel I am, who I am now. Okay. 2000, Megan was born. So 1999, married Simon, and then I changed my name. 2000, Megan was born. 2003, Emily was born. 2004, these are things I felt were important on my timeline. First trip to Florida. Oh, yes, that's right. And then during that year, in the July the 28th, Lucy passing. That's my mum. Okay. My mum's passing. Then, I was thinking about that though. Yeah, that's correct. Well, I think it was 2005 that's under. Yeah, it would have been, because 2004 we went to Florida at the end, November. So, it's because they've got like Goldie Hawn Foundation launched that year, and Tara Birch's talks and meditations first available online, 2005. That's the passing of my mum. That was in the July. Then we go to 2008, second trip to Florida. 2011, introduction to personal development and network marketing. Big. This is when my life like really started to shift. 2014, separation of marriage, moved here. 2015, I joined a board. I'm trying to think how to, it was like, I was going to say I joined prison, but I was working for the Ministry of Justice, monitoring a local prison, and I'd done that for 3 years. 2015, that's when I started that. 2016, I discovered Abraham Hicks. I had my hair all shaved off, and I put hair shaved off and natural. I've stuck to that. I haven't done anything since then. I've not dyed it. Okay. 2015, third trip to Florida. And in January 2016, present day is the 11th of the 7th, 17, and it says caring for Simon. And that's, I've not picked it up since. And then it says, I am here now. And underneath, I've got ready for like the 2017, which would be Simon's passing. Okay. And then, oh my goodness, what have I done in that time? Quite a bit, actually. 2017, I went to California. I've done Disney, I went to Hawaii, I saw Bruno Mars. This was right at the end of the year. I was actually going through my timeline, but I had gone from like 2013, not long ago. I was kind of going through it in my mind. Because 2018 I travelled. I'd done New York, that was still 2017. Paris, 2017. Austria, Italy, Amsterdam, 2018. 2019, I think I went to Amsterdam again. And then done, that's it. And it's just blank, blank, blank. That's it, and it runs out. It runs out. Probably had COVID. I lost my home, all my possessions. I've, been through it a little bit since then. It's not noted. Do I want to recall that? I don't know. I've been through a lot. Yeah. Slept on a sofa for 8 months. Had 3 cars. Don't have a car now. Don't need a car. Have no family, apart from my 2 children around. No friends around. So it's all just like gone. It's like that nothingness. Like during COVID, there was no one to like miss or wait to see because there was no one. It was just me and my children, and they're the only people. There was no one planning on coming and visiting, or so yeah. I could fill them in. They were quite an adventure. Still is. But I've learnt to go with the flow. And one thing I have done is like kept this channel going, and it's like you guys, you would have known maybe what I was going through at the time. Right. Our angels know and our ancestors know. Should we get on with some readings? That was interesting, wasn't it? I'm like proper proud of myself. I feel that I am so strong, you can throw anything at me. And I don't get upset. Although the voice was cracking, I thought, I don't know why that's... Maybe hearing my story might be more distressing. It seems to be that way. When I tell my story, it could be a little distressing. Especially the part with taking care of Simon. And I don't really want to like put that story really in. I'm not looking for like sympathy. Some things, like my youngest daughter hasn't seen the photographs of her dad that Megan has seen. And she said to me the other day, she said, I think I want to see the photographs. She still hasn't. And I said, are you sure you actually want to do that? I said, because you wasn't part of it. If you didn't see it, like, physically, because it was all under, like, bandages and dressings, it's like, so it was bad enough what you saw. But, of course, if you feel... She said, I just feel like I haven't grieved for him. And she'd say, like, her mind was just a blank. It's hard to kind of recall it. So, do you really want to recall that? because it makes you kind of go back to it. So where that says I am here now, it's like going back to like 2017. Well, actually we're in 2023, and I'm in a really good space. A really good space. And I can say that I've done it alone with my children. I've done it alone. The children have just trusted me. I mean, there's been times when they do doubt, and they get on at me a bit sometimes, that I should do it a certain way, but I just trust my own instincts. But they don't actually, I'd say like over the last year, they know everything's alright, everything turns out. The more that we surrender, the more the magic happens. So, right, that's pile number 1, ancestor number 1. So look, I'm part of the ladybird generation. Card number 2, ancestor number 2. Card number 3, ancestor number 3. Okay, rather than me pulling the cards, we'll pull them as we go along. Let me just clear my throat. Okay, pile number 1, what have we got? Red Riding Hood, also Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Little Red Riding Hood. What do we say about Little Red Riding Hood? She was very caring, very lovely, and she'd go and visit her grandma. She was a good girl. And then what do we say about Goldilocks? Well, she was a bit adventurous. She'd go into like homes where she hadn't been invited. Oh, also Little Red Riding Hood, a bit gullible. I mean, could you not see that it wasn't your grandma? Could you not sense it? She didn't trust her senses. Where Goldilocks was a little bit complacent. So going to people's home, bit nosy, bit inquisitive. And then like, well, yeah. Try the porridge, like, not just from one bowl, not think, oh my goodness, you know, someone lives here, I better like go. No, make yourself at home. Okay, and we've got Bambi in the background. I don't know what this means, okay? We'll find out a bit more. There's differences, isn't there? Maybe differences between siblings? That's what, you know, one of you is really caring, loving, considerate, will take care of your elders, your ancestors. They remember that you took care of them, and they remember the ones that took the piss. Cheeky! Okay. Right, so they want you to know that. I had this in a reading the other day, personal reading that I done. And what come through was like your great-grandmother's here. And she just wants you to know that even though this is... Okay. Even though that you're twins, because it was one of a twin, a real-life twin, you know. Identical twin. Even though you're twins, and you're not joined at the hip, and your grandma can see, like, the differences between you. Okay. Oh, I'm going to, like, the next card. Yeah, we can do it this way. We can do it however. Danger Man. Okay. Oh, this Danger Man, he's got, like, a man bag on. Okay. He is like a man. He is like a man. He's walking like a tightrope. But he's got like not an aerial view, is it? Yeah, let's call it an aerial view, because he could be walking along like an aerial here. Danger Man. First of all, I was taken to Danger Mouse. So there is a masculine, okay, ancestor he's walking a fine line for you, but he's like keeping you protected. He's watching like the current and steering you, because if you look, I know that pole kind of keeps you balanced, yeah, that he's holding up there. But it's like he can steer you in the right direction. This is nice. I think he's steering you to like to port. To the harbour. I don't know too much what these places are called, but for you to dock. I'm taking her to like the Seven Dwarfs. They've been coming through, so dock. Okay, the doctor. But you're not going to the doctor, but it's dock. Okay. Oh, you're going back to the future, maybe? Because if we're stuck in like another timeline, and we haven't like seen how far we've come, this is more the energy about you discovering who you are. Okay. Nice. This is nice. Book 2. Oh. Where are you going? I think you might be going on a holiday. You got to book 2 tickets. Like, it's a holiday for 2. It's like the Ladybird keywords, easy readers. It's nice, travelling. Could add some travelling onto my timeline again. It's been a while. I was planning. I chose not to say anything, and actually the plans changed because I was going to be going away, like in 2 weeks' time, on a breakaway to Amsterdam, but which was fine. Excitable, of course. Be nice to get away, but then the person I'm going with, there's an error with their passport, their new passport. So it was like, I said, that's fine. We can always go away, like, just stay in, like, the UK. We'll just see. I'm not really fussed, you know. I'm just going with the flow. I don't get, like, too hooked up on plans because we know that the course of direction can change. You know, I just said, it's okay. It's not meant to be now, is it? It's just not meant to be. There's no point worrying about it. And even if we don't get to go away at all, it's not the end of the world, is it? But there's this energy of you deserving to travel the world. Because there's this energy of wanting to give you the world. Okay. Third ancestor. The party. A lady... My mum's coming from me. A Ladybird Learning to Read book. The Party. That's so interesting. By Meg. Where it's m.e.gag. NFU. But it took me to Meg. Okay. And it took me to birthday parties that I would do for my children, like, based on, like, the parties my mum done for me. Emily liked these kind of parties. She loved the parties I do at home, where we could have, like, party dances. And Megan, she preferred the parties, like, outside, like the bowling or ice skating. And, yeah. Activity world, that kind of thing. Where Emily was very happy with a fancy dress party. She can recall a lot of the parties. With a SpongeBob SquarePants party once. That was cool. And then her favourite was the animal party. So animals are coming in. Where everyone dressed up as an animal. Emily was a Dalmatian. Megan was a pussycat. I know we had a tiger, we had a pig, we had a frog, we had an elephant. I can remember it. That was fun. So, the party. Don't forget how much fun you've had. I feel the energy of going back to this. I'm going to pull some colours now. You need to have some fun. It's time for you to have some fun. Relax. Chill out. Party. But the way that you like to party. My idea of partying is most definitely not going to, like, all-night raves. That's not my idea of fun. I had a colleague in my last place of work, and I think she really, well, assumed that we were, like, very much alike, because I like dancing and singing, and she thinks that I'm a raver, and I'm not really a raver, but she is. And she kept asking me out. She wants to come out with me for my birthday. And as soon as it says that it starts at 10 o'clock and doesn't finish till 4, you've lost. I'm like, no way. That's not my kind of party through the hours of 10 till 4. I'd rather party some other way. Like, yeah, just 2 people from 10 till 4. That would do me. Not going out dancing, and because I don't like take drugs, like, and I know that she would take some form of, I don't know, I just don't think it's my cup of tea. So I said to her, like, once, because she was like, please come out. And I said, I don't really think, I'm not really into this kind of stuff. She said, no, it's not what you think. And I went, okay. And then when she went on to tell me about it, I just laughed, because it was like even worse than what I thought. She went, no, we'll get a train, we'll get off at blah, blah, blah. And then we ring this number and we get, or we text this number, and then we get like a postcode, and then we go. And if we don't like it, we just leave. I was like, I am not doing that. I'm sorry. After she told me, no, it's not like that. No, it really is. So it never happens. But I did feel like I'd said to her, like, about, yes, yeah, I'll come out with you. And then I had to be honest and say to her, you know, it's really not my thing. And she'd still try and convince me that it was. And it's like, no, it's not. My great-grandmother lived to 102. Wow. Another timeline, just with you saying about how great your great-grandmother was 102. Simon passed away, and then after he passed away, his dad passed away, and then after his dad passed away, his nan passed away. So it was like reversed with the timelines, because you expect the nan, she had reached 100, you expect the nan, wouldn't you, and then maybe the dad, and then the son, and it was the opposite way. But we got white, lighten up. So the whole message is lighten up. There's reason for you to be happy. Let's look at Red Riding Hood. Also, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We all deserve to be happy in our own unique way. It may not just be the same as what someone else calls happiness. Silver, be persistent. And away we go now, baby. I see your sun is shining, but I don't make a fuss, though it's obvious. You shine. Red Riding Hood, this is. She shines. She's so loving, so carry on shining. Be persistent. Card number 27. That's my birthday. Yeah. And I was very, and I know I was very loving as a child. I might have left home early, but like at a young age, but I was very loving and caring towards my mum. Very loving and caring. And did take that on into like adulthood, maybe a bit too much. But I found myself in situations where I'm looking after people and really I'm like begrudging it, okay, if I'm honest. You know, if I'm not the kind of person that likes a routine, so if I've got to be at someone's house like 6 o'clock every day because, you know, I've got to feed them, if it's not my job, that I'll get a bit bored with that. If like someone said, let's go out every Wednesday, we'll do this every week, I'd probably, yeah, spontaneous. I'm probably a mixture of Goldilocks and Red Riding Hood. I don't feel I'm gullible or naive. Silver, 27. Let's have a look at this. What does the pirate shout? Hi ho, silver. What do they? I don't know what they. I want to say hi ho. Hi ho. It's off to work we go. Well, off to work we go. That's your ancestors. These dwarfs, these helpers. It's not in here. 25 to 31. Talk to me. Cynthia, have you got anything to say? You're a bit quiet then. 30 minutes. It's just 3 sentences. 12 words. Have you found yourself counting something? I noticed Emily was counting these birds that were all in the garden the other day. I had a little boy who was counting the different hats that we have in store. I was counting like shorts, so men's shorts. How many different types of shorts we have, which is like 14. I'll tell you the answer. I don't know why I was counting them. So have you been counting some, you know? I just thought I'd point that out because I recognise it's like, you see if someone's like counting, can't you? Silver. What's the song about? Daisies are our silver, buttercups are gold. I've only pulled one card, okay. I've got to do what I'm told. Hi Sherry. Hi yo Silver, and away. Hi yo Silver, and away is from the Lone Ranger. Thank you. It's not even a pirate. Why was it taken to pirates? It's an American. I know, I've heard of him. I wouldn't have put it with the Lone Ranger. It's an American cartoon from when I was a kid. Okay. I've heard of him. He's on the horse, isn't he? He's the Lone Ranger. Well, let's see. This is interesting. It's just an interesting reading to want to come out. So let's let it out. So we've got Red Riding Hood. Not little. She's not little Red Riding Hood. It's Red Riding Hood. Also Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Silver, be persistent. I was going to read that, but I couldn't. And we've got Waves of Prosperity coming in. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Why? Kindness is rewarded. Honesty is as well. Yes, that was his catchphrase. Waves of prosperity. You're like leaving a trail, aren't you? New waves of abundance are sweeping over you right now. Observe any ideas that enter your mind at this time, as they may be seeds of a profitable new venture. Also notice any out-of-the-blue phone calls or chance meetings with people who could help you. This card also means that you're on a success streak. This is an excellent time to begin new ventures. Of course, follow your inner guidance and do appropriate research. You'll see that doors open easily for you and that you're filled with extra confidence and enthusiasm. Practice being a grateful recipient of good. Know that there's an ocean of abundance with no danger that it will dry up. It's good to know. I've got goosebumps. Angel bumps. I have too many ideas. I'm finding it hard to choose. Yes, me too. Especially business ideas. Oh my goodness. I'm like just seeing like a store that's available and it's like, okay, if I had this store, what would I actually... I've got so many ideas. I could set up shop. I could set up shop and like, I can sell anything. But it's not about like the selling. It's about having an environment. Just, yeah. To have my own space. Danger Man. It's amazing. So it's looks like Danger Mouse with Penfold. Okay. Let's get a secret language of colour card. I feel like I've got a hair maybe. She sounds upset. I never know. I don't know what nationality they are, but so I don't know if their nationality is like aggressive. Like the voices are raised quite a lot, more so her than him. And but she sounded, yeah, a bit upset then. Sound like, you know, when you want to cry, you're upset. Let's send love. Danger Man. The sun really wants to come out today. It is out. I can see patches of blue sky. I'll send in the lights. Did you see my headlights up? So let's get a secret language of colour cards for... You've got to remember, when I flicked open the book, I Am Here Now, it was like connecting the dots. Okay. Danger Man. I don't know if you can hear it. She's going on one. Grey, listen, it doesn't say that. Learn to scan your body. So I feel this comes in with like naivety, okay? And whether or not you're a gullible person. So sensing, okay, you can sense, I don't think, because it went from, I was looking for 27, I think it went to 35. Grey, learn to scan your body. Interesting, because I wonder why I was like wearing grey. I'm not going to say it's like my favourite colour. And it's what I chose for today. Grey. Be persistent. So be persistent with like tapping into your senses. You know if something feels off, or if you know that something's not meant to be. And 29, I don't know why we're looking, because we already know that it goes, let's have a look here. It kind of repeats itself again, but I think it starts from 31, it does. Okay, so 26 to 31 to 30 is missing from the book. Grey, learn to scan your body. A Ladybird Learning to Read book. Learn to read energy. And then trust it. Let's get, before we go to the party. Where's the party? I want to free my soul. Where's the party? I want to lose control. Slow down, don't move too fast. Gonna make the good times last. Gonna let my hair hang down. I'm ready now. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. So that's so important. But what is negativity? What's detrimental to your well-being? What makes you feel good and what makes you feel shitty? I was going to say, we don't really need to focus on what makes you feel shitty, but I think maybe you do. Just to actually recognise what it is that I don't like that feeling. Positive energy. Let's have a look at this message. Divine magic I opened up to. That says that there's extra special magic swirling around you at the moment. Positive energy. Playtime. Your manifestation work is going wonderfully well. By drawing this card, you're encouraged to take the process to an even higher level by going on a negativity diet. This means avoiding negative influences as much as possible. Avoid negative discussions with yourself or others. Turn off television and radio programs with negative themes and stay away from violent movies. Don't read pessimistic headlines and steer clear of gossip-based magazines. This negativity diet will cleanse you of any hidden blocks that could slow down the manifestation of your dreams or prevent them from coming true at all. Another thing you can do is to apply Feng Shui, the ancient Chinese art of placement, to your physical environs, which will help enhance the positive energy in all of your surroundings. That's the kind of store I think I'd like. Somewhere where I can do readings, but it's not necessarily going to be like just a tarot reading store, supply. Anyway. Even thought of a name and everything. You're also asked to donate or sell items that are cluttering your home. This helps you bring in new energy and opportunity and will also establish an environment that promotes creativity, health and abundance. Now, I was speaking about my timeline, and through my timeline I said like I lost everything, but it was all meant to be. It was like anything to do with that life is just really not, I can't think of anything. Well, not, I can think of a few things that I've kind of, that I had kind of when I was in like my married life, but there's not much. There's not much that I actually have left that, let's just say that Simon would have seen, or it was part of that life. Decisions now I make, and I choose items that I like. So everything I have is my choice to have, and it's not that much. I don't really need much. I don't want much. So, and I'm not sure I would have sacrificed that all on my own. Like, if I continue to live that way. Where now it's like, okay, would I live that way again? To a certain degree. But I definitely don't have any attachment. But I do like nice things. But I've been speaking, sometimes conversations like yesterday. The conversations at work were, well, two people came in asking like what the area was like because they're kind of fallen in love with the area and wanted to live here. So that was really nice. Another person came in to tell me that it was his favourite shop. Okay, that's interesting. And people were complaining about how big their homes were, that they would rather just downsize. You've got to remember people were moving, but they just want like a 2 up, 2 down. That's how it was referred to. A 2 up, 2 down, because actually the less stuff you have, or the less rooms, it's less you've got to clean. And I said, yeah, and become attached to. I said, I'm quite happy. And also, people were talking about how they have their own kind of room anyway that they go to. So they tend to hang out like, they're quite happy if they just had like 4 walls. As long as that space was lovely, they didn't really need much more. Of course you need your kitchen and your bathroom, but really, you know, a lot of people hang out in their bedrooms. That kind of starts from teenage age, doesn't it? Yeah. And I love it. I love that feeling of hanging out. You know, I was in there this morning, I just had my music on, you potter around. Do you remember when you was a teenager? This is my space. And it's just so nice to have that space. And that's all I need. It's just somewhere that's my space. So if I feel the energy is not great, I can just excuse myself. Not even excuse myself. I just don't have to explain to anybody where I'm going. I just move around according to how I want to move around. And that's nice. So, hi Purple Spliff, how are you doing today? Hi Channel of Love. Positive energy. So you're also asked to donate or sell items that are cluttering your home. This helps you bring in new energy and opportunity and will also establish an environment that promotes creativity, health and abundance. Page number 26. Let's have a look at the party then. I'd rather ask somebody, where's the party, rather than where's the fire? Or, yeah, where's the fire? What's the rush? What's the hurry? What's so urgent? Positive vibes only here. I know that. And that's what you will attract. Positive energy, positive vibes. We're going to get a colour card for the party. "45 minutes. Peach. Now, I was taken to the colour. So I thought, I don't think we're going to get grey. Okay, we've got peach. It's more like the colour of my skin. So I did notice it was like my skin colour to the actual... Because I've got a bit of a suntan going on. Peach. A bit of colour to my face. It says, inhale a breath of life. Peach. "19. Peach releases stress and tension from your body, softening all hardness and dissolving any density, especially in the lungs and chest. It also brings gentleness, kindness, and friendliness into your life, opening you to new possibilities and assisting you to attract prosperity. Allow peach-coloured sparks to cleanse away any stuckness and rejuvenate your lungs." That's definitely going on, because I felt like I've been a bit chesty, like clearing through. I had the hiccups as well just before I came on, but they seem to have gone. Breath of life. Rub your hands together, then move them slightly apart. Focus on the tingling energy that is moving through your hands, imagining sparks of peach coming out of them. Place your hands on your chest and allow these peach-coloured sparks to penetrate your chest and lungs, awakening any stuck energy and releasing stagnation. After a few minutes, hold your right hand above your chest, moving it around in a clockwise direction. Do this for 2 minutes while focusing on taking slow, deep breaths. As you breathe out, allow all the tension in your lungs and throat to release. When you breathe in, visualize vibrant, healing peach rays regenerating your lungs. Now focus on what you love in your life already and what you would love to experience more of. Visualize receiving this increase of joy in your life. Say, I am now able to fully embrace all the wonderful experiences my life has to offer with joy, ease, and love. And so it is. Right, let's get a message from the Magical Mermaids. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Remember, this message is from your ancestors. Book 2. It's like book 2 tickets. Okay, look, he's coming. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay, we won't. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. You've got to remember that. Stay optimistic. Cynthia, are you there, darling? This is it. Your time has come. You're about to collect your rewards and your prayers will be answered. However, a bit more patience and guided action on your part is required. The extra weight and effort will definitely be worth it. You're just about there. Pizzas are secured. Okay, brilliant. Listen, this is the message that's come up. Pizzas secured. So it took me then to like Ibiza. Okay. That's not a place really. Although I've heard it's really nice, but you kind of think it's a place where ravers go. I'm cool with Ibiza, and if the opportunity came, I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't go there for like a party holiday. I'd rather say, hey, we're going to eat pizza. Yeah. Maybe it is a Mediterranean pizza. It's not. I know exactly what's on the pizza because we've created our own pizzas because Emily's the pizza chef. She's a pizza maker. So we can, and she's working on her own today, so we can have it however we want it. I think me and Em will share a pizza. And we've got bacon, ham, pineapple, mushrooms, cheese and tomato base. Pizzas are secured. Awesome. We're not doing Sunday roast today. We're doing pizza. Okay. The extra weight and effort are definitely worth it. You're just about there, and this card asks you to keep your faith about miracles and heavenly magic. Use your imagination to visualise that your dreams have already come true. Listen to the birdies. You want pizza with me? I can give you some of my pizza crust if you want some. I'll share my crust with you, okay. Your heart will swell with gratitude and joy, and these emotions will speed up your desired manifestations. Before long, you'll be enjoying the tangible results. Okay, we can share pizza together. Use your imagination. I'm going to repeat this part because I kind of stopped halfway and I've got to read it in flow. Use your imagination to visualise that your dreams have already come true. Your heart will swell with gratitude and joy, and these emotions will speed up your desired manifestations, and before long, you'll be enjoying the tangible results. When the intangible becomes tangible. So shall we have a look at the book here? Look, I'm here now. Let's have a flick through. We could take some page numbers. We could start from like 26 up to 31. Finding your niche. Well, I have to read this one. So keep me look at this. It says, imagine all the things you need to create. Imagine all the things you need to create the perfect place to meditate in your home. That's your sacred space I'm talking about. I'm not too fussed what really goes on in the rest of the house. I like my space. So I don't allow, like, anything to bother me. Make a plan, make a list, make it happen. Ideas, potential locations, living room, corner of bedroom. So we're looking for, imagine all the things you need to create the perfect place to meditate in your home. Okay. I mean, seriously, I could do this because I've got a nice little space, but I could actually have a sacred space on the floor. So ideas, potential locations, living room, corner of bedroom, comfort, cushion, chair, blanket, pillow, rug, mat, tools, a timer, bells, notebook, inspiration, plant, rock, a vase and candles, notes and sketch. Don't wait for the perfect conditions to meditate. Okay. Do a lot of mine in the garden. I don't actually, yeah. That's interesting. I'm going to take it on board. Okay. We take that on board. 26. Hold on, because the one before is Anchorman. Keep your attention focused on the intersection of the X for 1 minute. Set your alarm. When your mind wanders, just gently bring your attention back. Set your sights on other visual anchors out there. Draw the possibilities here and use this page as a reminder. Oh, so this is really good to kind of get you to still your mind. Just focus on the X, and when your mind wanders, bring it back. Right, let's turn the page. Vital signs. Breathing. Take several normal breaths in and out. Notice where you feel your breath and check all that apply. Your chest, belly, rib cage, nose, mouth, throat, other. Where is it? Where is it if you change the length of your breath? Short, medium, long. Okay, where is it if you change your breath? So where's your breathing when you do short, medium and long breaths? Take it you've got to like point it out. Learn to scan your body. Okay. Often when we are tense, our breath is in our upper chest. Pay attention to the breath is a way of anchoring ourselves in this present moment. It is always here for us to return to if our attention drifts off to the future or past. Brilliant. That's page number 27. Daily variety. Complete this list of ways you could change your daily routine. So wear your watch on the other wrist. Take a different path to work. Eat lunch at a different time. Brush your teeth with the opposite hand. Read a different newspaper. Sleep on the opposite side of the bed. Choose one and try. You can write your own in as well. The little things, the little moments, they aren't little. Jon Kabat-Zinn. Oh, look at this. Look on the back of the book. It's that meditation space. So I think that's like really important to maybe focus on that. Today, without delay. Okay. Next. Gratitude A to Z. And that's where we finish because that was the gaps in this book. I just thought about it. Spell out the things you're grateful for. Let the letters inspire you. Okay. A to Z. A gratitude list. Spell out the things you're grateful for. Let the letters inspire you. Letters? I feel like someone's wrote letters or something. Notes. Let the letters inspire you. Hi Dance Queen, how are you? The Enchanted Map. Let's go there. 57 on the counter. I gotta get through this. I gotta get through this. I'm gonna make it through. You will make it through. Encouragement. Card number 54. I was actually just thinking in my head then, it's quite a surprising reading. Well, I wasn't sure what kind of reading I was going to do, like just free flow. But the energy was quite depressive out there. To a point where it's just like, I mean, this has to change. It was such negative self-talk. I suppose the way that I could say it is like, my opinion of you is not the same as your opinion of yourself as it stands. It's like, you've got a really shitty opinion of yourself. And it's like, I have really a high opinion of you. And, but I also have a high opinion of myself. High regard for myself. And, I'm not going to focus or talk about it because it's not the energy that's come through. Encouragement. You are receiving a nudge in the right direction. So it's some kind of like comes in with this danger man here. Being nudged. Look at the boat. You can see the boat going. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored. And the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. Okay. Angels and ancestors. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. I was just taken to like that energy of like, where's the fire? Fire Guardians. It's totally the wrong book, Lucy. Well, I thought it was. I was looking for this book and I can't actually see it. Okay, we need to bring it back because my mind is like everywhere. Focus on the cross. Okay, let's bring this back. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire, and fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. 101, 100. Still takes me to that 100 monkey theory. It's just going to take one of them. And the knock-on effect. Because I felt the energy of all the masculines coming in at once. And he's like, how is that possible? Well, if you believe in the 100 monkey theory, you know exactly how that's possible. But there's just one that just needs to make the move. And the knock-on effect. Angel prayers. Okay, we can have that card. Oh, this was on the bottom of the deck. Spiritual gifts, Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. Spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts and talents are starting to come into alignment at this time. Whether you realise it or not, you have the special ability to inspire others through your own personal achievements, goals, and lessons. Ask yourself how you can pass on any of your lessons to others in a gentle and supportive way. Also, be aware as your psychic and intuitive abilities are strengthening. The angels are preparing your energy to help you share. The expanded interpretation. Whether you are a natural intuitive, a psychic, a dancer, writer, yoga teacher, or whatever, you have the natural ability to connect with spirit because you are spirit. You are also born with talents and gifts. You may not see them, but that doesn't mean they aren't there. Pay attention over the next few weeks to anyone asking you to show them something or help them with problems that you've already overcome in your own life. You have spiritual gifts coming into alignment, and Archangel Raziel wants to help you channel them. Go for it. Raziel's name means secrets of God, and he is the angel who is most like a yoga guru. He has mastered all the secrets of spiritual growth and the universal laws. If you're interested in it does say that. If you're interested in using the law of attraction to develop as a clairvoyant, Raziel is the angel who can be of most support to you. Call on him to guide your spiritual journey, and he will help you align your mind, body and soul as one. Wow, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? He has mastered all the secrets of spiritual growth and the universal laws. And if you're interested in using the law of attraction to develop as a clairvoyant, Raziel is the angel who can be of most support to you. I can hear a noise outside and I'm not sure if it's a fire. It sounds like it's a fire. Oh, it is. It is a fire. I can see smoke coming up in the air. I can hear the crackling. I don't know what book I'm looking for. The Secret. That book is based on the law of attraction, so... I was speaking about the blackboard the other day, so we'll start from here, page 178. You get to fill the blackboard of your life with whatever you want. If you have filled it with baggage from the past, wipe it clean. Erase everything from the past that does not serve you, and be grateful it brought you to this place now, and to a new beginning. You have a clean slate, and you can start over right here, right now. Find your joy and live it. Okay, I've got some statements now. Jack Canfield. It took a lot of years for me to get to this point, because I grew up very much with this idea that there was something I was supposed to do, and if I wasn't doing it, God wouldn't be happy with me. When I really understood that my primary aim was to feel and experience joy, then I began to do only those things which brought me joy. I have a saying, if it ain't fun, don't do it. I like that. If it ain't fun, don't do it. Okay. Neil Donald Walsh. Joy, love, freedom, happiness, laughter. That's what it is. And if you just experience joy sitting there and meditating for an hour, by golly, do that. If you experience joy eating a salami sandwich, then do that. Okay. Jack Canfield. When I pet my cat, I'm in a state of joy. When I walk in nature, I'm in a state of joy. So I want to constantly put myself in that state, and when I do, then all I have to do is have the intention of what I want, and what I want manifests. Do the things that you love and that bring you joy. If you don't know what brings you joy, ask the question, what is my joy? And as you find it and commit yourself to it, to joy, the law of attraction will pour an avalanche of joyful things, people, circumstances, events and opportunities into your life, all because you are radiating joy. Dr. John Hagelin. So inner happiness actually is the fuel of success. Be happy now, feel good now. That's the only thing you have to do. If that's the only thing you get from reading this book, then you have received the greatest part of The Secret. Dr. John Gray. We're finished with these doctor ones, I think. Anything that makes you feel good is always going to be drawing in more. You are reading this book right now. It's you that drew this into your life, and it's your choice whether you want to take it and utilise it if it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, then let it go. Find something that feels good, that resonates with your heart. The knowledge of the secret is being given to you, and what you do with it is entirely in your hands. Whatever you choose for you is right, whether you choose to use it or whether you choose not to use it. You get to choose. The freedom of choice is yours. That's a good place to leave it, isn't it? Well, follow your bliss and the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls. Joseph Campbell. Let's leave it there, guys. I could really seriously just carry on reading, but I might be back a little bit later on. Why not? Well, we'll just see. We'll just see what transpires. Time to go. I'll catch up with you guys soon. So take care. Much love. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.